This is KSD podcast.
Abundant mentality, which we're gonna touch, right? It's more of saying that I'm meeting you, but already it's not like I want to marry you or I want to make you my girlfriend. I just want to get to know you. You understand? So even if I make you my girlfriend and now we're dating, doesn't mean that I have to marry you. If it happens that you change your mind, or maybe it happens that you don't do the things that I want from a woman, I have to move on. So having a scarcity mindset, that means you are telling yourself that I have to make it work with this girl no matter what. I just met this girl, I have to make. So that means you don't open yourself for other options. So that means even if the girl is much of a bully, you understand, even if the girl doesn't treat you right, you're gonna tolerate that because you have a scarcity mind.
Also, just to touch, dude, women already know from the get-go that this guy, he's scarce amongst, like, he doesn't have enough women. They know, like,
they can tell.
They can tell from like how clingy you are and all of that stuff.
Exactly.
You know?
And by that means when she does something wrong, you're unable to call her out because why?
Why did she's gonna leave?
And you have to have that mentality. If she leaves you, it's fine. And it leads me to this point that you have to have an abundance mentality, because it's much better to approach women with an abundance mentality. That means if this girl says no, or let's say you are dating her and if she leaves you, you know that there's other women who will treat you much better, because that's the truth, to be honest. And a lot of times we think there's no other woman. There is other women who are more beautiful than her, who have more money than her, and who will respect you and follow your direction. Do you understand? So the moment you think I might not get somebody else, you will have that scarcity mindset and you will tolerate bullshit.
And you basically sacrificing your own personal respect and character for the pleasure of holding on to a relationship.
Exactly.
You know?
So how can we have an abundance mentality? Because that's having a scarcity mentality.
I feel like, when it comes to this abundance mentality, you need to have exposure with multiple women. As fucked up as it is, but you're gonna in that process you're gonna realize that that there's common traits. They all behave or do this and say this. Let me just say, when you're abundance, but you know how to, you're building your social skills. Just to cut it short, bro. You know, and that's what's like very important, because first impression counts a lot. You know, so if you never practice on constantly making first impressions, you wouldn't know how to thingy. You wouldn't be in that position to be able to replace somebody. Because kwababa, it's a term. It's a term,
The spirit of kwababa.
I've been there, and kwababa is basically, it's the fear of failure. It's you already predicting your failure before you already take the action. And what messes it up is that because the mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not, because you already tell yourself, I'm gonna fail when I get there, the energy or the vibration you emit is already one of failure. So I just feel like the whole abundance thing, man, like it's multiple exposure to women, but not multiple exposure in a sense that you wanna settle but you still wanna be fucking around. No, I feel like you should have that exposure and then use that experience to settle.
Do you know why beautiful women they're unable to settle, or they leave a man and stuff like that, or it's hard for them to even be in relationships? Do you know why?
Let me just share my opinion.
Okay.
So I think because they constantly getting attention. And they constantly seeking the next better thing. The next better experience. Because they've like had a multiple stream of experiences with different caliber of men, and not just any regular men.
Every kind. From the top. 10 guys,
So that's the type of thing that they stuck with, like so many options, bro. And they don't know where to, of which we can't blame them at the end of the day, man.
The reason why I was telling you that they have an abundance mentality. Even if you leave them, they're not going to chase you. They know they will get a man that is better than you, bro. You understand? So it's only maybe a girl who's not that attractive, who's maybe fat, who will be clinging to you because they don't have that.
She knows that you're the best and the only.
Exactly. And it's because of their experience. Maybe they had bad experience. A beautiful woman has good experience. She's been everywhere, probably. You understand? And she's met all types of guys. And she knows she has that capability of that. So that's what leads to having that abundance mentality. First of all, work on yourself, bro. I wonder if there's no woman who are checking you out, or there's no woman at your workplace who wants to be with you.
Or they haven't.
Then there's something wrong with you.
Or they haven't given you. You see, I used to tell a friend of mine.
KSD podcast.